Start with dramatic footage of volcanic eruptions from different parts of the world. Use evocative music and sound effects to create a sense of awe and power. A captivating opening line or narration hook to grab the viewer's attention, e.g., beneath our feet, a primal force shapes and reshapes our planet. Briefly introduce the global distribution of volcanoes and their significance. Explosive eruptions. If the magma is thick and sticky, it traps gas inside. When it finally explodes, it throws ash, rocks, and fire into the sky. These eruptions are violent and dangerous. Example, Mount St. Helens in the USA or Mount Fuji in Japan. If the magma is thin and runny, the gas escapes easily. Lava flows out gently, like syrup on pancakes. These eruptions are calmer and slower. Example, Mauna Loa and Kīlauea in Hawaii. Volcanoes come in different shapes too. Stratovolcanoes are tall and steep, with explosive eruptions. Shield volcanoes are wide and low, with gentle lava flows. Cinder cones are small and quick to form. Calderas are giant craters left after massive eruptions. So next time you see a volcano, remember, it's not just a mountain. It's a doorway to the deep earth, shaped by heat, pressure, and time. Volcanoes, majestic, terrifying, and strangely life-giving. For millions around the world, they're not just geological wonders, they're neighbors. In the shadow of Mount Merapi in Indonesia, families rise each morning knowing the mountain could roar to life, yet they stay. Wipwam, because the volcanic soil here is among the most fertile on Earth. It feeds rice paddies, coffee farms, and entire communities. In Iceland, the ground breathes heat. Geothermal energy, born from volcanic activity, powers homes, heats water, and even fuels greenhouses, growing tomatoes in the Arctic cold. Here, volcanoes are not feared, they're harnessed. But the story isn't always hopeful. In the Pacific Northwest of the United States, memories of Mount St. Helens still haunt. The 1980 eruption claimed lives, destroyed forests, and reshaped the land. Survivors recall ash-darkened skies and the silence that followed. And yet, people rebuild. They adapt. With reinforced homes, evacuation drills, and community resilience. Technology plays a vital role. Volcano monitoring stations track tremors, gas emissions, and ground deformation. Early warning systems now give precious hours, sometimes days, to escape disaster. These communities live with risk, but also with deep connection to the land. Volcanoes destroy, but they also renew. They remind us of nature's raw power and our own capacity to endure. Some of the world's volcanoes are not just mountains. They are guardians of time, secrets boiling from the depths of the earth, which have changed the history of humanity. Italy's Mount Vesuvius, a silent killer. In 79 AD, it reduced the entire city of Pompeii to ashes. Human life and civilization, all buried in an instant. Even today, this volcano reminds us of how helpless we are in the face of the power of nature. Hawaii's Kīlauea, a constantly flowing volcano. It does not destroy the earth, but creates new land. Every lava flow is sacred to the indigenous people of Hawaii. It is not just a natural phenomenon, but a cultural heritage. Japan's Mount Fuji, a crossroads of beauty and silence. This volcano has been a part of Japanese culture for centuries, in imagery, poetry, and devotion. But its silence can be deceiving because scientists say it could reawaken. The destruction of Vesuvius, the creation of Kīlauea, and the silent majesty of Fuji. These volcanoes tell us that the Earth is alive, and we are merely its passengers. Volcanoes, ancient architects of our world. From the fiery birth of continents to the fertile soils that cradle life, their power has shaped Earth in ways both violent and vital. They remind us that beneath our feet lies a restless force, one that builds, destroys, and renews. And while their fury can be catastrophic, their presence is also a testament to Earth's dynamic spirit. Today, researchers around the globe continue to decode their mysteries, monitoring seismic shifts, gas emissions, and thermal patterns, not just to understand, but to protect. Because preparedness isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. For millions, volcanoes are neighbors, sacred, feared, respected. They shape cultures as much as they shape landscapes. In this delicate dance between nature and humanity, awareness is our greatest ally. Volcanoes are not just geological phenomena, they are storytellers of time. And as long as they breathe fire beneath the surface, we must listen, learn, and live in harmony with the forces that forged us.